And here we go. Okay, I'm going to take some time so I can give somebody a highlight if they end up needing it later. So tomorrow or whatever, I can just keep playing. I mean, no, I don't mind the questions. I mean, okay, let's see. I can start with the combat. Let's see. You go in here. I'll show you. Let's see the skills. You have 3 to choose from: Warrior, Ranger, Pyromancer. You start out as Warrior only, and then it opens up the Ranger spot, and then later, when you get infused with the Flame Demon, or possessed with the Flame Demon, it opens up the Pyromancer. I prefer like the dual wield daggers, which is what Ranger is. So Warrior, you have your basic two-handed. There's no shields, but you parry and the riposte. So I can't tell you a lot about Warrior right now because I haven't been using it, but Ranger, I still have 2 skills that I haven't done. I'll do those tomorrow, but all kinds of skills right now. I've invested into the stealth because enemies can no longer see your light. Discretion and stealth 100%. Faster move. Damage of daggers on surprised enemy 200%. That's a lot. And then you've got the master. I think you have to spend 24 points to unlock it. I mean, you've got your Pyromancer, your basic Pyromancer skills, Flaming Weapon. It basically takes your whatever weapon you have and it actually adds fire to it, so you can actually damage an enemy with the fire and the blades. Just your regular fire spell. And again, this playthrough I'm only doing Ranger, so I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly all the stuff about Pyromancer, but these skills are basic that you unlock anyway. Let's see, feats. This is another thing. When you level, you gain a feat, 1, and you have the prerequisites are the feats that you have to actually accomplish, which is actually pretty nice in an RPG that actually has some of the RP things, components such as feats. Like this one requires 15 enemies killed with a sword. I mean, that's not much, but it's something. Now, this one, Slugger, kill 15 enemies with a hammer. So I mean, you got not only combat feats, crafting feats, craftsman, recycle 10 objects, 20 objects, and craftsman. I mean, and then I'm not sure, there's a locked one right here, and I'm not sure which it is, but I'm not sure. And exploration, basic stuff like casting 30 spells. Oops, I did that wrong. Kill 60 enemies. This one I think, collect 5 items. Okay, so yeah, some of them aren't a lot, but then like the higher levels you have to have more and more. Let's see what else. Okay, attributes. This is just main your stats page. All your stats. Diary. This is where all your quests are. These are side quests. I have the side quests open right now. The main quests are right here. Find the lair of the werebeast. This is the main one right now. Then you've got characters. It gives you a diary of all the characters you've talked to, where they were located. Fights. So it gives you a description of all the fights you've had. Well, not all the fights, but all the things you encounter in the fights. The map. You got a map, basically. Equipment. Here you can go through all of your equipment one by one. Not only not only can you change out weapons, if you hit square, you can actually, oh, nice. You can actually enhance them with different things, different parts of it. Spalders, tassets, jewelry, trophy. So like for this one, for instance, you can add chrysalid spalders. I probably need to start adding some of these. Some spalders there, different resistances, and it gives you an up to interrupt resist. So when people are killing you, it's less likely for them to interrupt what you're doing. So like if you're in the middle of a combo, it won't interrupt you because most of them will, or it depends on how your interrupt resist versus their interruption skill. And then tassets. Oh wow, I need to start. This is the first chapter for me, so I even need to start doing this. I mean, that's some good stuff right there. Let's see, and you go back. I mean, each one of these has different things you can add to it, and different types of resistances even. So some might have more spots. Oh, items already equipped. But some have different types of enhancements. So this one doesn't look like it has really enhancements you can do. But weapons, guard breaker, you can change the head of it. There on the right, you can see it changing. The cutting head. You can add a pommel, which just basically gives you a couple of stats. And let's see. Oh wait, weapons. Dual weapons. These are the ones where you're for ranger, and these you can guards of the dragon, different stuff. And pommel, same thing. Mostly padding your stats. Crossbow. I haven't used the crossbow a whole lot because I haven't gotten any ammo for it too much. And then you got breastplate and gloves. And then you've got in your bag not only what you have, but you can also click on one of these and you can see the crafting components. And you can actually craft them if you have them, which I can craft the crossbows right there. Also, it shows you just the different components you have. Some of the components are used for other components. Like some of these like the raw metal, you can basically just buy a refined, and then to make refined metal, and then for refined metal you need the raw metal, and then for steel you need refined metal, leather, and tainted blood. And we're back to skills, and I'm going to cut the description off right now and set the highlight later. But yeah, my wife's headed home and it's 7 o'clock. I've been on for 5 hours, so I'm going to come back around midnight. I'm going to come back on around midnight, so another 5 hours, 5.5 hours. But yeah, is it worth $50? Yes, I would say yes. How long is it? Missions is probably 30 to 40 hours. I've heard the same thing, Dragon Age. But yes, I'm going to be getting off right now. I'm going to come back in about 5.5 hours and do probably for another 2.5 to 3 hours. And yes, I would say get it. It's awesome. If I'm doing it on the PS3 and streaming it straight from the PS3, the graphics look amazing. I have crappy internet, so I can't broadcast HD. But that's really all I've got going on right now. Yeah, but I'm going to get off right now, and I'll be back on later. So if you want to watch me again, follow me on Twitch. Just the best way to get notified right now is to follow me on Twitch. And this starts the summer of games. So, I mean, yeah, I've got this. I've got Wolfenstein coming up. I've got Watch Dogs. I've got multiplayer Mondays, trophy hunt Thursdays. Now that my semester's over, I'm gonna be trying to do this like every day or most days. So, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again here soon. With that, I will be signing off. Thanks.